You might call them Van Hagar, you might call them Van Halen. I just call it all awesome. This is my favorite songs from the Sammy Hagar era.
It is now officially 5150.
This first song comes off for Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. This is Judgment Day. Check it out. There was a magazine interviewing Ed, and they totally busted him. The riff that begins this next song is actually on the outro to Jump, and he was like, I cannot believe you caught that. And so they did, and here it is. This is Top of the World. I have this image in my mind of this next song from the 1991 MTV Music Awards, where Van Halen swept for the video Right Now, and they played this song at the very top of the show, and it was amazing. It is Poundcake. By 1995, of course, grunge had set into the rock scene, and Van Halen wasn't immune to the shifting winds in the music industry. And so this next riff comes from a song off of Balance from 1995. This is Don't Tell Me What Love Can Do, and it's got this really cool thing where he's just drop D, and he's just putting his pinky on here, and then he's raking. So here it is. Ed has done so many different styles throughout the years. Of course, his bread and butter is the melt-facing rock and roll. He's done slide work, acoustic numbers, even a chicken pickin' number like this next one. This is Finish What You Started. This record, like 5150, was an ultimate beach album, going down to the lake, getting this mug in the jam box, and just chilling. Just great memories from this era of my life and this era of Van Halen. This is Cabo Wabo. Let me set the stage for you. Van Halen's coming off their biggest album and tour to date with 1984. David Lee Roth has left the band, and they did these amazing videos. They had Jump, they had Panama, they had Hot for Teacher, and then when 5150 comes out and Sammy Hagar's the new guy, no videos. They just wanted the music to do the talking. But they did do a live video, Live Without a Net, which has Eddie's best, in my opinion, recorded guitar solo, the one that's seen more than any other. They did this song, and I remember the cool D sharp to G riff, and I was like, how's he doing that? And I finally figured it out, kind of. You be the judge. This is Best of Both Worlds. I'm kind of a tornado nut. I watch a lot of it on YouTube. When I heard that Twister was coming out in 1995, I was super stoked. Then I was even more stoked when I saw that Van Halen had a major part in it. So this next song has just an amazing rock riff. This is Humans Being. The build-up to the first album with Sammy Hagar was immense. It was rumored that he was the singer, and then it was official. And I remember as a Van Halen fan waiting to hear a glimpse of this new era of Van Halen. The first glimpse we heard was Why Can't This Be Love? And that song grew and grew on you, and it was an amazing track. 5150 had Summer Nights. It had just Love Walks In, Dreams. And it had this title track. I've even seen hardcore fans of the Dave era of Van Halen love this track and give it respect. This is 5150. It's time to take a road trip to Lexington, Kentucky, 1988, for the OU 812 tour, Van Halen. I mourned the fact that I missed 5150 as a tour. I wasn't going to miss this one. The bummer of the show was it was at Rupp Arena, and that is a terrible sounding. I couldn't hardly hear them, but I just loved being at my first Van Halen show. Yeah, I did miss the Dave era, but I saw a bunch of Dave when he came back. But this is one of my favorite riffs off of that album. This is Black and Blue. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me. Just this band, these songs, Ed. As I'm playing this guitar, just that he designed, I'm just humbled to play this music for you, and just thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And friends don't let friends go without metal, as you well know. So please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this with your friends, and we'll see you really soon.